Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shaniqua, your Navy transition coach, and I am here to help you navigate life both in and out of the Navy. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 different reasons why you maybe want to think about staying in the military instead of leaving. Now, at some point within our career, we don't want to serve no more. Okay, let's just be honest. Things can get overwhelming. We're being stretched to a capacity that we're not used to being stretched to. But just because that happens doesn't mean that we should leave. It may very well mean that we still have some areas that we need to grow in. And so number one reason why you might need to stay in the military is if you are still growing and you need to still work on your personal development. The military teaches us so much about teamwork and honor, courage, and commitment. That's the Navy's, little slogan or whatever. But there's so much that we learn personally, right? We learn about leadership, about things that we should do and things that we should not do in leadership. We learn so many different things. And so it's very important that you understand that just because there's a sign of difficulty doesn't mean that it's time for you to leave. The second reason that you should stay in the military is if you don't have a plan, and it will be worse than if you left. Y'all, do not leave the military without a plan. Okay? Now, there's some times where you don't have a choice because you're getting kicked out. But when things are going well in your career and all that's really happening with you is that you're kind of slow poking around, like, you need to step it up, because there's going to come a time when, again, you gotta go. But you don't want to leave the military when you could have gotten more training, you could have earned certificates, you could have earned your at least associate's degree, you could have went on more experiences. Don't leave the military without a plan.
Hi guys, before we jump into the rest of this video, I would like to share with you all that I do have a book that I published this past February called I Am Profitable, a guide to discovering how you can turn your experiences into multiple income streams. You can find it on Amazon in paperback or Kindle. Now back to the show.
The third reason that you should stay in the military is if you can mentally and physically handle it. This is key for a lot of people, right? Some people can't handle it no more, and that's perfectly fine. You need to go. You need to live, right? But if you can handle it and it's not overwhelming to you, you're not in like physical pain when you work, the people at your command is not like super horrible or anything like that, then it's a good sign that it might be okay for you to actually stay. Now, the fourth reason that you should stay in the military is if the benefits are better in than out, okay? I know for me, my benefits after leaving the reserves the first time, because I had no clue what the heck I was doing, the benefits were terrible. Now, my ex-husband was paying for our medical, dental, all those health benefits, and it was at least $600 a month. And then we still had to pay more money when it was time to go to the doctor before we were even seen. And it was just not worth it. So I just joined the reserves again to get those health benefits for way cheaper. And then the benefits were definitely better. And so this doesn't just go for medical benefits, dental benefits, vision, and all that stuff. This is for your education benefits, your consistent pay that you're going to be receiving, and all of the other things, travel, whatever it may be. If those benefits are better in, then you might want to consider just staying in. Now, the fifth reason that you need to stay in the military is if you have not accomplished the goals of which you joined to accomplish. Now, I need you to understand that I'm definitely not saying that you need to stress yourself out in order to get those benefits or accomplish those goals, because that is not the case. But what I am saying is if you can handle the stress that the military can bring sometimes, and it's not super difficult for you or overwhelming, then you need to stay in and accomplish the goals of which you set to join. Okay? And what does that look like? It looks like getting your certifications. I think I said this already, but I would just want to be super clear. Get your certifications. There's something called Navy Cool, or the Cool program in the military. multiple branches have this program where you can get certified while you're in the military, and those certifications are specifically for using on the outside of the military. Okay. Another thing is something called US MAP. I know that the Navy has this. I'm not sure about other branches, but US MAP, it basically like you track your hours, kind of tracks that you kind of know what you're doing in whatever specific field that you're trying to work in. And so it's just super key that you stop just coming to work for the Navy for the paycheck. All right. The paycheck is not enough. That's not necessarily why a lot of us join. Sometimes it is, okay, because it's consistent income. But the military is only going to pay you for so long. All right. Think about other things. Think about the career that you want when you leave, or even if you don't want a career, the things that you want to do when you actually leave. Now, speaking of goals, why did you actually join the military? What was the goal? What did you want to get out of it? Let me know down in the comments below. And then my next question is, did you actually accomplish those goals if you're currently serving, or if you already served? Now, to do a little housekeeping, I do want to invite those of you who have served or who is currently serving, who is currently transitioning throughout the military, to my Facebook group called Military Transition Community. This community is specifically designed to help those who have served, or those who are transitioning throughout the military, to kind of figure out what to do next. Of course, we have TAPS class and things like that. But TAPS class is not long term, and it doesn't really give us personal experiences from different people, right? It usually gives us experience from the person who's teaching, if they have served before. And so you can go over to Facebook and just type in Military Transition Community. Make sure you answer all of the questions, because that is the only way that you're going to be able to join, is if you answer all of the questions. Now, the next thing is we have smooth sailing conversations. These are interviews with people who have transitioned within the military. These are Mondays here on the channel at 7 p.m. And these are so good because you can hear firsthand what people have been through, what they're going through, and different types of advice that is so extremely good for your career in the Navy as well as out of the Navy. And last but not least, I want to invite you to join our mailing list called The Next Steps, which is geared to helping you with tips and tricks and updates on whatever is going on here with Navy Transition Coach. Now, that's all I have for you today on this video. Be sure to subscribe and follow me over on Instagram at Navy Transition Coach. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.